Katz's Delicatessen, the legend that lives up to the hype. If you've ever doubted whether a sandwich can blow your mind, go to Katz's. Walking into this iconic Lower East Side deli is like stepping into a time machine. The place is loud, chaotic, and buzzing with energy, and the moment you grab that little ticket at the door, you know you're part of something big. I ordered the classic, pastrami on rye, and I swear, when that first bite hit, I froze. The meat was insanely tender, smoky, peppery, and stacked so high it was basically architectural. I could feel decades of tradition in every chew. And the mustard? Just enough heat to cut through the richness. It's the kind of sandwich that makes you sit in silence for a second, like, wait, why haven't I had this before? It's not fancy. No reservations, no tuxedoed waiters, just authenticity, confidence, and flavor that punches you in the face, in the best way possible. This wasn't just a meal. It was a New York City rite of passage. Katz's doesn't just serve food. It serves nostalgia, culture, and a little bit of deli magic. Lilia, pasta. That feels like poetry in Brooklyn. Lilia is the kind of place that reminds you food can be simple and life-changing. Nestled in Williamsburg, it looks unassuming from the outside, but once you step in, it feels like Brooklyn elegance, stylish, but not pretentious. And the food? It's pure art. The dish that did it for me? The muffaldini with pink peppercorns and parmigiano. I know that sounds basic, but it was anything but. The pasta had this perfect chew. The sauce was silky and buttery, with a floral heat from the peppercorns that made it completely addictive. Every bite felt curated, like the kitchen knew exactly how I wanted it to taste before I did. Their wood-fired seafood and grilled clams are unforgettable too, smoky, briny, and plated like paintings. But honestly, what blew my mind was how every detail, from the bread service to the wine pairings, was intentional. You don't just eat at Lilia, you feel cared for. It's a place where minimalism meets mastery. You could blink and miss it walking by, but once you've been, you'll dream about it. And yes, the hype is real. You'll need a reservation way ahead of time, but trust me, it's worth every single second of the wait. Atamix, a futuristic Korean tasting journey. Atamix isn't just dinner, it's an experience. Tucked away in Nomad, this Michelin-starred Korean spot redefines what fine dining can be. From the moment you walk in, everything feels intentional, like you're entering a secret society of taste. Each course in their multi-course tasting menu comes with a beautifully printed card explaining the dish's story, ingredients, and cultural roots. It's educational without being stuffy. You're not just eating, you're learning, feeling, and connecting. One dish that completely shattered my expectations was a beef and perilla combo. The flavors were deep, nutty, and bold, but what stood out was the balance. Every note hit perfectly. The plating, like modern art. Even the chopsticks had weight and intention behind them. What blew me away was how quietly theatrical it all was. No over-the-top drama, no foam for the sake of foam. Just craft, precision, and passion presented in a clean, modern way. It's one of those meals where you look at your dining partner like, how is this real life? Yes, it's pricey. Yes, it's hard to get into. But Atamix proves that food can be more than food. It can be memory, story, and art. If you want to be mind-blown by innovation and heart on the same plate, this is where you go. Scar's Pizza, the slice that changed my pizza standards. You've had pizza in New York, but unless you've been to Scar's on the Lower East Side, you haven't had pizza that makes you question everything you thought you knew about a slice. Scar's is tiny, unassuming, with retro vibes and a bit of that underground cool energy. But the real story is in the dough. It's milled in-house from organic grains. That's right, this isn't just another greasy slice joint. It's a love letter to quality. I got the plain cheese slice because I wanted to judge it without distractions. And I was floored. The crust had that perfect balance. Crispy edge, soft center, slightly sour from fermentation. The cheese was high quality and not overdone, and the sauce, sweet, tangy, alive. You eat it and immediately think, Why don't all slices taste like this? It's pizza with integrity. Simple, but unforgettable. Even the pepperoni slice has that crispy curl on the edges that feels almost engineered to perfection. This place doesn't ride on gimmicks or insta-hype. It's just real, honest food made with intention. And trust me, after scars, your regular pizza spot might start tasting a little sad. Thai Diner, where comfort meets flavor bombs. When you think Thai food in NYC, you might expect spicy noodles and curry. Solid, but familiar. Thai Diner in Nolita absolutely flips that script. It's not just good Thai food, it's a chaotic, nostalgic, genius mashup of Thai-American comfort that wrecked me in the best way. The vibe is quirky diner meets Bangkok night market. Neon signs, retro booths, and a playlist that bounces from old-school soul to Thai pop. And the food? Mind blown. I ordered the Thai disco fries, crinkle cuts drowning in massaman curry gravy. One bite, and I was hooked. Imagine your favorite diner fries crashing into bold, nutty, rich Thai curry. It's weird, it's indulgent, it works. Then there's the cow soy fried chicken sandwich. Crispy, juicy chicken drenched in coconut curry sauce, pickled mustard greens, and herbs. It's flavor chaos, but the kind that makes you smile mid-bite like, wait, this is insane. It's the kind of place where you want to try everything. Breakfast, dinner, snacks, whatever. The creativity, the execution, and the unapologetic fun make Thai Diner a place you'll tell everyone about. It's not just fusion. It's a love story between two cultures on a plate. Dhamaka. Indian food that doesn't hold back. If you think you know Indian food because you've had butter chicken and naan, Dhamaka will flip your expectations inside out. This place, tucked into Essex Market on the Lower East Side, is loud, bold, unapologetic, and one of the most exciting culinary experiences I've ever had. Dhamaka isn't trying to be safe or familiar. It digs deep into regional Indian cooking, especially dishes you rarely see outside the subcontinent. Every plate comes out like it's got something to prove, and it does. The dish that wrecked me? The champaran mutton. It comes in a clay pot, sealed with dough, and when they crack it open at your table, this wave of spiced aroma just slaps you. The meat is tender, soaked in earthy, garlicky masala that clings to your soul. It's fiery, but not for shock. It's layered, intentional heat. Another mind-blower? The goat neck biryani, a dish so rich, so perfectly cooked, that it made me sit back and reevaluate my entire relationship with rice. Dhamaka doesn't tone anything down. It's intense, authentic, and proud of where it comes from. This isn't comfort food, it's a culinary punch in the face that you'll thank them for. Via Carota, the coziest Italian that feels like a movie. Via Carota feels like walking into a rustic trattoria in the hills of Tuscany, but you're actually in the West Village, waiting 90 minutes for a table with no reservations. And yet, it's so worth it. Everything about this place exudes cozy, candlelit charm. The room hums with conversation, the clatter of forks, and the scent of garlic and olive oil in the air. It's the kind of restaurant where you feel like the main character in a romantic indie film. But what blew me away wasn't the setting. It was the simplicity. The cacio e pepe was life-changing. Perfectly al dente pasta, a silky coating of pecorino, and that unmistakable crackle of black pepper. That's it. But it's the best version I've had anywhere. Their ensalada verde, just a green salad, might be the most famous in the city, and it deserves the hype. Crisp, fresh, layered with umami. It proves that with the right technique and ingredients, even a salad can blow your mind. Nothing here tries too hard. The flavors are honest, warm, and soulful. It's the kind of place you'll crave when you want to be reminded how good life and food can be. Sushi Nakazawa, a 20-course masterclass in perfection. Sushi Nakazawa isn't a restaurant, it's a performance. Tucked into a sleek space in the West Village, this omakase-only spot is led by chef Daisuke Nakazawa, who trained under Jiro Ono. Yes, that Jiro from Jiro Dreams of Sushi. From the moment you sit at the bar, you're locked. into a 20-course journey through flavor, texture, and technique. Each piece of sushi is crafted right in front of you, timed perfectly, and placed directly on your plate with an almost meditative precision. What blew my mind wasn't just the quality, it was the progression. From buttery Hokkaido uni to a smoky seared salmon belly, each piece built on the last like a symphony. The tamago, usually an afterthought, was so light and custardy, it felt like dessert in disguise. There's almost no talking needed. You sit, you eat, you're stunned. Chef Nakazawa occasionally smiles, cracks a quiet joke, and then presents the next piece like it's a gift. It's not cheap, and you'll definitely want to book months in advance. But if you want to experience Japanese precision and elegance in its purest form, Sushi Nakazawa will absolutely leave you speechless.